from that, you need a marker or a chalk. Because at the point where you are doing your draping work, there's a need for you to also ascertain some details at some point. So the best way for you to do that is to make sure that you can pin and know what point to either adjust or go forward. How we mean? We need a chalk or this, and then you need your scissors. Now, what are the fabrics that can be used to do drape? Apart from the mostly fabric, we have other fabric. We have organza and we have chiffon. Now, the reason for picking those fabrics is because they have their quality of drape or the texture is more. You use your bias cut. Now, how do you achieve your bias cut? The bias cut is achieved when you cut the fabric at angle 45 degrees, which most times is diagonal. Now, using a bias cut fabric means that the fabric can naturally stretch or drape out without you like going through a lot of process. Are you with me now? Yeah. Now, and that's why those fabrics are used. But for the purpose of what's a Muslim? A Muslim has two grain lines. We have the vertical and the horizontal. Now, the vertical is this dimension of the fabric that runs downward. And it's also called. Other layers already asked for. So by the time you're doing your folds, your dresses by slashing and spreading. But that's just the basic. If I want to do this advanced, I have to do it on a mannequin first and then bring it out. And if my mannequin is not the size of the person I want to make it, so there's something we can do to our mannequin. We can pad our mannequin, or we can use the adjustment. We adjusted to size 6, size 8, size 10, to different sizes. So there's a mannequin like that you can get. But if you cannot afford that, you can always pad your mannequin. If it's smaller, if you want to do a smaller size and your mannequin is a size 8, just make sure that what you are draping on your mannequin is tighter.
No, that thing is just it's just a rectangular piece.
You should understand.
Sorry, come again, please.
She was asking that how do we now bring this thing away from the mannequin? Now, you at the same pitch, yes. But when you bend into it, you give it like 1 inch.
Okay. So the length and
the length
they are fixed.
Yes.
Thank you.
Now you should understand that we so we're trying to do a step now. All this that we did upstairs, that you see the card, all this same thing. It's advanced. Thank you. Huh? So now this is where I'm do something that looks like this. So I'm going to do something that looks like this. White heels. Point to either adjust or go forward. How we mean? We need a chalk or this, and then you need your scissors. Now, what are the fabrics that can be used to do drape? Apart from the. This is what I did? Yes. Then when you do that, you pin down. Now you are curious. They are not, Abby. You can see it. So, you don't need to. Don't force it. The next one, I'll pick the next line and make sure that I also pleat it over. Please, John. Like you ask, you don't usually need to measure the person because the mannequin is the model. Do you get it now? So that's why you need to trim this side to have. Okay.
I'm talking about the width of the. That you use now. So you get the amount of fabric.
What did I just say now? I said you don't need to measure anything. I just said that you can either pad with layers of wadding compress it together, then cover it with some piece of fabrics. So when you discover that maybe what you are doing is larger, then you can have the padding on the hip line or the two sides. If the person has more balls, you have to the back too. Draping. We hope to explore more other aspects of it.